I've been working on this sketchbook since August, I think, and I'm very excited to finally show you it finished. So if you don't mind, I'll take you page by page and show you a little bit of what I've made. First off, the cover. Sketchbook didn't come my way. I drew it. Thank you, thank you. This is sketchbook 27, and this is a character I created specifically for the sketchbook, as you'll see when I open up some of the preliminary brainstorming work to come up with that character and the process I went through. I have a whole video on it, so I don't need to really talk about it, but you can kind of see the gist of it there. And then this is the welcoming page. On previous sketchbooks, like usually this is like a different color, because this is like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like, you know, first page, which isn't really a page. It's glued to the front. So like, I assumed this was the actual first page, so that's it. And it's welcoming you to my sketchbook. I'm really happy with this. If there's a certain hint of like graphic design that I am quite fond of. There we go. Got it out eventually. And the mascot of the sketchbook continuing on this page with my start and end dates there. Then we get into the first pages. We have, you guessed it, sketches in this sketchbook. And plenty of them. These are a couple more personal ones, and then these are just, let's get that wrist moving because I haven't drawn in a while sketches. This was some brainstorming and like plotting work for the cover of my bullet journal, which I also drew on. Well, I guess colored, but it didn't end up drawing on it because the paper was weird and shiny. Then I used a different kind of paper, but that paper turned out really awful. But I have a video on that too. Here I was drawing my parents for their anniversary. I'm really happy with those. There's something about them that just, I really, really like. And I like this tiny little guy up here. Something special about it. It's not like what I would usually draw. This was from a Zen Pop box, some more of my parents, some blub cats, blub fish. Decided to draw some princesses and dresses. I really like this one. There's a lot of movement in it, which I like. And I also like that little bouquet one with the flippy hair. That one's really pretty to me too. This, I think, was a video of drawing what Pinterest told me what to do. Oh dang, that's like really reflected. I'm gonna put this on something so it all looks nice and you can see what I'm talking about. Is that better? Can you see now? Just a quick flip through, enjoy them. Got it? All right. I really like the layout of this page. I tried to really focus on the composition because that was something I was able to control, whereas what I was drawing was more given to me. This, I think I all drew while I was on the phone. Got like funny cat girl, dude face, my dog. I think this was a suggestion from a friend of mine. Then we have some pen sketches that I really like. And then these little guys are from What to Draw When You Don't Know What to Draw video. And this guy's from a Zen Pop, which I had a ton of fun. I drew him like a ton of times. Even more than in that video. I kind of kept drawing him. And he's just my little tiger in a sweatshirt and he's adorable. I think, did I film this one too? This was just like about sketching in pen, but I don't really remember what the like theme of that video was, but pen sketches. And then this I like used a sticky note to show how you can like correct a pen sketch. Since you can't erase, you kind of got to find your own ways to do that. I like that little thing. A lot of expression in like just a couple lines. And I know it's supposed to be like this girl with her head on her shoulder, whereas you might not be able to tell what it was if I didn't tell you. Oh, I forgot about these. These are my characters. We have Nathan, Arlene, Nathan, Arlene, Nathan, Arlene. Random person, no backstory whatsoever for her. But yes, they love each other. That's why there's a heart. This was another Zen Pop box, I believe. And this came in the box. And so then I was kind of drawing the character in my style and kind of getting a grasp for that. I really like this squishy looking hair here, better than like sharp hair there. But I can see when I look over here that I did end up going with the sharp hair. So that's interesting. Delicious. Ooh, these were my drawing monster cheerleader girls. I had like a prompt list for October, so we have quite a few of those. I actually did videos on these too. For the span of this sketchbook, I wasn't like drawing a lot outside of filming. Well, here's some that I drew outside of filming. Another personal project. There's the finish to that. You can't really make it out, but it's a hippo. And here's continuing some of the monster girl prompts. I've just felt exhausted this year. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but it's just like I have to like plan ahead just to draw. I can't just like, oh, I've got time, I want to draw. I like in my time I want to just do nothing. I hope I'm not alone, and hopefully it doesn't last forever. It might just be a phase. But some more monster cheerleader girls, some more hippos. I think I tried to draw some kind of animal. This is a bit of a dud page, but I did glue another one of my tigers and sweatshirts. I really like this. I think this was another Zen Pop inspired one. So you can see we've already been a couple months and then not that many pages. Yeah, I haven't been the most drawing drawer. But you know, you go through seasons. Sometimes you draw a lot, sometimes you draw a little less. You know, depends on the season. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I like this little monocle guy. This is my character Wheels. She looks a little different in both. And that's her too, and that's her there too. I do struggle with like drawing characters and making them look like themselves. Like obviously you can like retain their certain features like, oh, pigtails and the little ball hair tie things. But for the most part, like the face keeps changing and that's something I definitely struggle with. But I really like this one. There's not much to it, but it just tells a story better than just blank face there. Oh, this was a video where I was turning Halloween candy into people. So we have 3 Musketeers, Butterfinger, and M&Ms. And if you want a little bit more backstory behind how I came up with those ideas specifically, there's a video on it. I don't like filming sketchbook tours when it's all things I've already filmed, but it happens sometimes. But luckily these aren't. These are some more Wheels. You can see I was definitely playing around with how her face looked, and I really like that ice. I almost called that an ice skate. I mean a roller skate. And we have a couple faces on the right there. I apparently did not like her legs because I covered them up, and I redrew the face here, and I'm really happy with that smile. Something about it just like makes me want to smile. Here I was drawing animals, and then I was trying to draw them as babies, and then I was trying to draw them as like chibi forms as a baby. So you can kind of see the process of that. So you can see like this one looks more like an adult, then I tried to draw the baby, then I tried to draw Pudgy. I like was trying to enlarge in the head and the feet and like shrink the other features. And it worked pretty well for the most part. I still think they just look like cartoon versions. I don't think they scream baby just yet, especially that one. That one doesn't say baby to me at all. Definitely something I think I'd like to do again because I want to get better at drawing cutesy things. Oh, this was when I like challenged myself to see how many animals I could draw in a certain amount of time. And I had like a prompt generator and it would pop up different animals and I had to draw them, and sometimes I didn't have a reference. So yeah, I think the zebra really does translate though. Like, would you even think that was a different animal? Like, if this wasn't labeled, you'd know exactly what it was. That's amazing. And then the moose really struggled with the legs. You can see on my 4-legged guys. And then that continues onto this page. This whale. This I think was some kind of mystery box. I don't remember which one. But this purple thing's apparently a Posca pen, in case you were wondering. Ooh, I love this page. This is one of my favorites because I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Like, this is all marker. And then some like glitter. And they shaped like little leaves. So cute. And now it's on his nose. And then that inspired these. And I really like this one. I really like this page. I could probably spend a little longer looking at it, but we will continue. Oh, I was like, what is this? This was me designing this guy. So this is an accordion sketchbook. So I like figured out how many pages there would be, and I planned it out, what animals. And then this is how it turned out. We have the surface, and then as you go deeper, the fish get bigger. I don't know. Boy, look at the whale. I always liked the whale. He turned out awesome. We get down the squid. You can see like the water gets darker. You can see the gradient from light blue to dark blue. Yeah, that's what I was planning out right there. Some more wheels. Apparently didn't like that face. I had to write oof. I like this random use of washi tape. Really matches the page too because of the colors. Here I drew some more bears because like I was just like living off that high of that marker one I was talking about. So here I actually decided to look up references of bears and kind of like have that influence the way I was drawing the little Pudgy guys, and you can kind of see the small changes that happen. And then we have like a panda. But yes, I don't know, something about putting a sweatshirt on an animal makes me so incredibly happy. I love it. This I was designing a character based off of a candy cane, and I ended up calling her Cece because candy cane is a C and a C. Yeah, I know. I'm clever, right? I also used her for a 10-minute, 1-minute, 10-second challenge, and I think these are 2 10-minute versions, but I ended up drawing her some more too in pen. It's just something about her. I love the little poncho and the big bow right under her chin. So cute. This was planning out a drawing, just like a winter Christmassy themed illustration. I'm quite fond of like the little sketches and just how sketchy the page looks, and I did my darndest to make the perspective actually make sense. And I'm really happy with this little guy. And then I moved to a different piece of paper and the colors just didn't work. I ended up making little mistakes because I was like starting to rush myself, and it just did not turn out as well as I wanted it to. This is another one of those things where it's like, yeah, the sketchbook isn't for markers, clearly, but some reason my stuff turns out better. I don't know what it is. I also really like this. That's a really nice sketch. This, I was designing characters that had like little animal buddies, you know, kind of like Pokemon and Pokemon trainers, but like real animals. So here we have our turtle guy. And this was kind of the final turtle idea where he's literally got like a utility belt shell. I'm quite fond of that idea. And then this one was Flamingo. I think because of the like costumes and stuff. I'm not sure. Probably talked my way through it. I don't remember. I drew the turtle again, I see. And then here is my doggy. The top one I definitely drew looking at a reference, so he was like at the end of my bed. And then the rest are all just kind of trying to draw him in different poses I've seen him in throughout the years now. Can't believe I've had that dog for 11 years. Still a puppy to me. This spread, I challenged myself to design a rainbow outfit in like 4 different styles: casual, going out, swimwear, and formal. Or did ball gown? I don't know what it was. I filmed that too, but you can see I like swatched my markers to kind of try to find the like perfect rainbow that I was looking for, and then I threw it all out the window and did a pastel one at the end. And then afterwards, so I guess I did draw a little bit outside of filming. I decided to draw some more ball gowns because it just made me so happy. I can't explain it. I love drawing big smooshy dresses, and like look at the back. This was the beginning of the 100 heads challenge, which took me far too long to complete. But yeah, we drew 100 heads. Kind of talked about all of them in that video, so I'm kind of out of words to really describe any of these. I did leave this page blank because I know when you draw graphite on both sides, they smoosh together and do this, so then you end up with this on top of other sketches and you can't erase it. Whereas if you don't sketch there, you can erase it and then it's clean again. But also I just thought it looked cool because I thought if I left that page blank, this page would really stand out, and I love the way it's all like organized. Something about it makes me happy. More heads, more heads. This page doesn't make me quite as happy. There's like a weird gap right here because I was avoiding this spot. Could have drawn like one more head there, and I think this page would have really come together, but I didn't. And there are only 100 heads, and I'm not gonna add another one now. This one's a little nicer. I really like this because it's like in pen. Like pen is definitely one of those things, like whenever I come back to it, it just works for me. It's like, it likes me, I like it. Pen and me we go together. On this spread, I think I just wanted to use gouache. This honestly turned out decent. I really like the texture. I think I had a fear going in because like I tried to do this face like there was face paint on it. It just looks like a light colored skin. So what I did was when I was shading the face paint, I used like blues and grays to shade it. Whereas when I'm shading the skin, I used warmer colors. So yeah, that was something cool that happened. Back to the faces or heads. I don't know. It's 100 heads challenge. So back to the heads. I really like both of these pages actually. This was a mix of like the Tombow brush pen and purple pen on top. Oh wow, this is when I realized that I hadn't actually drawn on this page yet, so I decided to take a little time and plan that out. So here's the planning of that. I also had to come up with the colors for her because all previous sketches were black and white because I was trying to draw on the cover, which obviously was going to be one color, so I had to do that at this point in time. These 2 pages I just glued in here. It's watercolor paper from a recent scrawler box. And then this is me planning out something to store my markers, which I have right here. It's made out of poplar wood. I haven't quite used it yet. Literally just put the markers in it and I'm so excited to try it out. Okay, I also wrote down what the paper was and what the paints were for some reason. I think I just thought it looked cool with some arrows. This was me trying to do guilty pleasure art, so I came up with a mushroom girl. Oh, there's a cute sketch under there. You can't see it. Can you see? It's cute. I like that. But yeah, mushroom girl. I really like the use of the mixture of the green and the red without it looking too Christmassy. I think I did a good job of that. Some more of the 100 heads. These remind me of when I used to draw in crayon on the kids menu because I would use yellow as my sketch. Then I'd use either blue or red to like draw on top. So that's what this reminds me of. Although it's in a much better pencil. It doesn't look all that different. Some more heads. I quite like this page. I like the way I put them into boxes and then like stacked them all around. More heads, you'll notice the numbers got mixed up because I missed a page. Don't know how I did that. Wasn't happy about it, but I lived. Then these I put on sticky notes because the other page has doggies. One of my favorite spreads. Like, I like them all in different ways. And it's interesting how like most of the colors are all the same because like a lot of dogs are like the same colors. No purple dogs out there. What's wrong? What's wrong with the world? Actually, I think there would be something wrong with the world if there were more purple dogs. Anyway, this is the final 100 heads. These ones were actually done digitally and then I cut them out and glued them in here because I'm like, if I don't print them out, I will never see them again. So I just cut them out and glued them in. And I'm really glad I did because this page has marker on it. So gluing something on top just works out better anyway. And then this page actually is not the sketchbook. It's actually a piece of paper about the size of a sketch of my sketchbook. And I drew the remainder of the heads on that and then just glued it in because the other side has marker as well. This was a recent Zen Pop box where I used the colors from the box and some of the stationery and then designed outfits. Although I didn't design the outfits, they're outfits I found on Pinterest, but I used the colors and the textures and the patterns to like create all of these outfits, which I think is quite interesting to see such different outfits, but they're all similar and they like go together. But it looks cool. And I like this washi tape. It looks like stamps. Oh, and then this is actually the final page, and I have a bunch of remainders because this is the one of the few sketchbooks that doesn't have a pocket, and I don't think I thought that was a big deal when I first started using it, but now I've got all these things and know where to put them. Here we have some more sketches. These are from the video of like what to draw when you don't know what to draw. Some flowers. That one took forever. Like, I should probably hang that one up just as a testament to my perseverance. Then we have this like cottagecore kind of girl. Some sketches I drew with yellow and orange. More of the tiger. I told you I drew him quite a few times. I love the colors. And I'm not a huge fan of orange, so he must have won me over somehow. Some little blub animals. This was from the tiger video when I was brainstorming it. I really like this paw. More realistic head there. And then here we have some more. That was the first version of him in a sweatshirt with his little clipboard. Oh, did I even talk about this? I finished off the sketchbook with some more Riley since she's on the front. She's also in the back. I was kind of figuring out what her handwriting might look like. I don't know, I like to do that sometimes with characters. Because like you get so used to writing your own name, like it gets boring. So like write someone else's name or make up someone and write their name. That's what I do. So yeah, here she is waving and saying, thanks for stopping by. Although she's a train conductor, so she'd probably be the one leaving like, hey, bye. And you'd be like, thanks for stopping by. And then finally, got my donkey. Little adorable versions. Every time I draw him like this, I like want to get him on a sticker. But I mean, can you blame me? He's so cute. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. If you've watched all of my videos, there weren't that many new sketches in here, so I apologize for that. That's something I really want to do more of going forward. I have started the next sketchbook, and I have a video of myself drawing on this one, but I'm so happy with it. The paper's not awesome, and it's super thick, so it's going to take me forever, but I'm going to try my best to kind of get through it, to kind of get a better vibe of what works in it and what doesn't. And yeah, stay tuned for more information about that and hopefully a sketchbook tour in the coming years. I feel like I could totally get this done in 2023, but we will see. But yes, this is where we bid farewell to sketchbook 27. Thank you guys for watching and coming along with me, not only like through the sketchbook, but like as I filled the sketchbook, a lot of you were there with me, so thanks for all the support and encouragement along the way in completing this sketchbook, and I hope you all have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!